it's something that if you practice a couple times, it's pretty easy, even though it often sounds scary at first, but it can make a huge difference. If it's like Friday night and you notice your cat is lethargic and you don't have access to a vet, often fluids will help. Or, you know, if there are a bunch of different conditions where you actually have to learn how to give your cat fluids consistently. So anyway, since Shuffle's temp is up a bit, 102.9, and it was 102.6 yesterday, so it's not a huge increase. It's just still like high normal, but it's a little higher than, I mean, we want it to be going down, not up. So I think, and she's still a little bit quieter than normal, although her limping is much better. So I think I'm just going to do some fluids, and then hopefully that will make her feel better. And that's what we want. So I'm not going to do it, I don't think, on the cam in case some of you are squeamish. But basically what you do is you've got your needle and your tubing here, and you just tent the skin. Well, this is how there are several ways to do it. This is how I do it. Just tent the skin like this, because you just stick it in their skin, not into muscle or anything like that. You just stick it in and then turn your IV line on, and you'll see it dripping. And then you wait a few minutes, and you'll see like a little bump growing under her skin. And then when she's had enough in there, you just take out the needle, pinch the hole shut, or she'll leak a little bit, and then she'll absorb the fluids over the next several hours and hopefully feel better. So I'm going to do it up here. She was very good about it the last time. But if you're interested, if you're fostering, or if you have a cat that is routinely dehydrated, it's a really useful thing to know how to do in a pinch. And I would recommend asking your vet or shelter to teach you how to do it, and just practice a few times. And good girl. So I'm sticking the needle in. Good girl. And opening the valve. Sorry to be one-handed. There we go. You got it. And add one more valve to the in. Such a good girl. There we go. And we're going. So, it usually takes a couple minutes for her to get enough. There are numbers and lines on the bag, so you can see how much she's getting. And it works with, if you're doing it the tubing way, it works with gravity. So, depending on how you've positioned the needle and where the tubing is going, it will drip faster or slower. So you just want to keep an eye on, you don't want it to go too fast because it could be uncomfortable for her, but you don't want it to go too slow so she's having to sit here forever. Something else you want to just be aware of is where the fluids are going. You may need to move the needle around a little bit so that you're not putting too much in one place. You can just move the needle under her skin while it's still in there, and kind of just point it to different places. Good girl. She's such a champ. Such a champ. What a good girl. So, we'll be doing this for a few minutes. When I was doing this for Bobby with the jungle kittens, she was tough because she was tiny and she didn't have a lot of extra skin, and she was feeling awful, and she just hated the whole thing and was squirmy, and so it's a little bit more difficult when you've got a squirmy protesting kitten with not as much skin, but we got through it. What a good girl. Mama Chef is a pro. Marby's watching the drip for us. What a good girl. Some people prefer to draw a big syringe full of fluids out of the IV bag and just do it that way. Then you know exactly how much they're getting. You have a little bit more control over it. But I don't have any big syringes, so. There we go. Good girl. She's being such a good girl. Oh my goodness. What a specimen you are. Oop. Good girl. Good girl. Whoops. There we go. You'll feel better, I promise. It's nice that she can look out the window. What a good girl. She's going to look very pretty with her hunchback. Fluid hump. You're so pretty, I know. You're such a good girl, too. Such a good girl. We'll do a little bit more. Almost done. I know. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. You're such a good girl. You'll feel better, I promise. I promise. Oh, you're such a good girl. Alright, almost done. Almost done. Almost done. Alright, good girl. Okay. Alright. Call that a day. Good girl. What a good girl you are. You're so good. I'm just pinching her little hole shut so that we're not leaking all over the place. And then we'll show you her beautiful new hump. So if you see the hump, don't be alarmed. It's just fluid. Oh, what a good girl. All right, how are we doing? Good? I think we're good. Let's show everyone how pretty you are. So, don't know if you can notice, she's got some fluids in here. So the lump, it's totally normal for the lump of fluids to shift around or to move or whatever. Yes, you're such a good girl. Oh my goodness. Here, have some. Did you have all of, did you have as much lunch as you wanted? What a good girl. I know you're good too. Alright. So, change the needle. Alright, so we're good to go for next time. And dispose of the needle in the appropriate device. So, as you can see, not too difficult, not too traumatic for anyone. Okay, so okay, let's put this back in the appropriate lunch area. All right, so hopefully she will perk up a little bit. She's not doing too badly, just she is definitely more subdued the last couple days than usual, so just trying to help her feel as good as possible. So anyway, I just showed everyone so that it's not intimidating. If your vet ever suggests that you should be doing fluids, or if you're a foster parent and it comes up, it's not something to fear. It's pretty easy, and it does make a huge difference sometimes. So so that is all. These guys don't need food. They're very scampy and peppy and full of pep. Oh, you're so cute. Where are you going? Oh, you're so fluffy. Oh, look at this. Oh, you're so fluffy and handsome. What a handsome fellow. Oh, Marby. Oh. They have very different personalities. The two little girls have different personalities than the other kittens. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. They're very cute. Oh my goodness. But very different personalities. Okay. So, I think everything is in order up here. I will check back in. So, I don't know. We have had to put the delivery plans on hold until we know, until we get the test results back from the PCR test. And so we were hoping to get that today, but it's probably, if it hasn't come yet, it's probably not going to come till Monday. So once we have the results, then we can figure out what to do with when to schedule the delivery. We have to still get the rabies shots and the microchip. So, and that, what's this? Oh, I thought you had something on you, don't you? Look how cute you are. So, cute, so cute. Oh, Marby. Here's a little Marby. Oh, she's so adorable. Upside down hover Marby without her uterus. She's so adorable without her uterus. Isn't she so cute without her uterus? So cute. Oh, just so adorable. Oh, go help your sister. So I will keep you posted on that. Their new family is being very patient. Oh, that was a good tackle. And the little girls are going home tomorrow at noon. So we'll be packing suitcases tonight, this evening a little bit. Yeah, so we're not doing microchip or rabies until we know what's going on with Chef and or until she's recovered and totally fine. Just because you don't want to, if her immune system is not as strong as it normally is, you don't want to introduce a vaccine. That's not the ideal time to vaccinate, obviously. And sometimes they have reactions to the vaccines too, so we want to know if there's a reaction, if it's vaccine related or if there's something else going on. So it's good for them to be healthy before they're vaccinated. So that's the plan at this point. And Anders will be here till like late, like maybe midnight or so. And I assume he's going to be very sleepy tonight, like he was last time he visited. He's very sleepy and he's grown so much. But he's definitely having fun. As are the little girls. Ooh, get him! The tent. The tent is awesome. Alright, I will check back in a bit. I'm going to give Dr. Ferguson the update. See if she has any thoughts on anything.